Supermarkets have been a mainstay of contemporary life for many years, providing a one-stop shop for everything from groceries to household goods. The supermarket sector has, however, been dealing with an extraordinary crisis in recent years. The downfall of supermarkets as we know them has been attributed to a number of factors, including shifting consumer preferences, technological development, and the emergence of e-commerce. Let's see some supermarkets that are in serious trouble. Number 1. Albertsons. More than 400 grocery stores will be sold to C&S Wholesale and Grocers for over $2 billion as part of the transaction that Kroger Co. KR.N. and Albertsons Co. Inc. ACI.N. hope will earn US regulatory approval for their proposed $24.5 billion merger. The transaction would significantly increase the footprint of privately held C&S, which is primarily a supplier rather than an operator of grocery stores. Currently under the Grand Union and Piggly Wiggly brands, it runs roughly 20 locations. According to one of the individuals, SoftBank Group Corp., a Japanese investment firm, is in discussions with C&S about contributing to the financing of a minor portion of the transaction. Despite the fact that SoftBank normally chooses technology-related investments, it has connections to C&S Executive Chairman Rick Cohen thanks to a joint venture it has with the CEO of Cohen's warehouse automation startup, Symbiotic Inc. In addition to some in California, Texas, Illinois, and the East Coast, Kroger and Albertsons intend to close most of their locations in the Mountain and Pacific Northwest states. Number 2. Sam's Club. Sam's Club has experienced sales problems at least since 2015, which is a long time. The revenue produced by existing locations or same-store sales has reportedly been declining for a long time despite efforts to increase them, according to The Motley Fool. Because of this, the business community did not find it completely unexpected when, in January 2018, several Sam's Club's locations nationwide decided not to open for the day or ever again. The sheer absence of information provided by Sam's Club corporate, however, caught everyone off guard. Business Insider claims that local media and suddenly unemployed staff, not business officials, provided a list of closed stores. Nobody knew what was happening, how many businesses were going to close, what would happen to them, or how many people would lose their jobs. Because it was accompanied by a positive narrative about Walmart increasing its minimum wage and benefit offerings, the entire situation was made even more suspect. How come? Sam's Club's financial issues are partially a result of a greater issue, the state of the nation's economy. The majority of Sam's Club consumers, according to The Motley Fool, are from middle and lower income groups. They are the ones who suffer the most and cut back on spending when the economy is poor. That indicates that they won't be leaving to spend a few $100s at Sam's Club. The situation is made worse by the fact that only 15% of Sam's Club's locations are found in the most affluent states of the Union, as opposed to 41% for Costco. Number 3. Shoppers Stop. One factor that has impacted Shoppers Stop during the quarter was a sizable mall-based presence, according to an analyst who was asked to remain anonymous. For comparison, like-to-like sales increased by 2.4% in January and February. The metric, however, has decreased by as much as 16% for the March quarter, signaling a severe decline in like-to-like sales in March. The margin deteriorated as a result of fewer revenues and higher fixed expenditures. When Indian Accounting Standard IND-AS 116 modifications are taken into account, Shoppers Stop EBITDA resulted in a loss of Rs 17 crore. Earnings before taxes, depreciation, and amortization are known as EBITDA. Although disappointing, Shoppers Stop performed better than ABFRL in this situation. ABFRL's EBITDA loss to the March quarter was an estimated by Molitor Oswald Financial Services Ltd to be 59.9 crore due to its substantial fixed cost structure. Trent, on the other hand, reported an EBITDA profit of $2.9 million on a pre-IND-AS 116 basis, according to a report published on June 16 by Molitor Oswald analysts. Number 4. Fresh and Easy. The Southern California-based grocery chain Fresh and Easy announced its closure while still holding out hope for a sale. The company has struggled for years. Fresh and Easy is beginning the process of an organized wind-down, according to Brendan Wonnacott, a spokesman for the chain of restaurants in El Segundo. According to Wonnacott, Fresh and Easy lacked the funds necessary to run the company as unable to secure funding. However, the business has made strides in the last 2 years that have brought it closer to even breaking. In Arizona, Nevada, and California, the corporation has 97 locations, 54 sites may be found in the Southland. According to a person with knowledge of the situation who was not permitted to talk publicly, stores are going to be liquidated and closed over the course of the coming weeks. The guy stated the layoffs would begin in the corporate office the following week. To around 3,000 workers, state-mandated WARN Act layoff notifications have been sent. Industry insiders predicted that the business may apply for bankruptcy protection soon. This might spell the end for Fresh and Easy, which started operating in stores in 2007. The chain was Tesco's first foray into the American market. Tesco promoted Fresh and Easy from the beginning as something of a European equivalent to Trader Joe's, delivering groceries with a focus on fresh goods, including ready-to-eat meals. The average size of a store was 10,000 square feet. However, the chain immediately started to falter. Analysts noted that Fresh and Easy failed to cater its product selection by neighbourhood, frequently ran out of popular items, and charged up to 20% more for its private label products than its name brand competitors. Number 5. Earth Fare. Earth Fare, a network of organic stores, is closing its doors, becoming the newest chain to fail as a result of the strain on local supermarkets. Approximately 50 Earth Fare locations, mostly in the south, announced on Monday that they would start liquidating their inventory. It will make an effort to find a buyer for the company's premises and other assets. After Lucky Market and Fairways, Earth Fare is the third supermarket to announce closure in recent weeks. Florida has seen a dispute between Lucky's and Earth Fare that was costly for both parties. The same organic wholesome market segment that Whole Foods controls was being contested by the two parties. The closures are part of a larger trend of established supermarkets losing customers. Small and local grocery companies are up against Walmart, WMT, Amazon, AMZN, Aldi, Lidl, and other market. They are putting pressure on conventional grocery retailers to maintain low costs. Additionally, consumers are purchasing more groceries online, prompting retailers to make investments in new technologies. According to Inmar Analytics, the number of supermarkets in the United States decreased by 1.3% last year to under 25,000 as a result of the closure of stores by SuperValu, Southeastern Grocers, and Tops. According to the company, the number of supermarkets in the US will decrease by 6% over the next 5 years. Earth Fare, headquartered in Asheville, North Carolina, was established in 1975. The grocery store offers hormone, artificial sweetened, antibiotic, and trans fat-free natural and organic items. That approach was intended to make Earth Fare stand out in the competitive grocery market. Number 6. Safeway. According to investigations from the Department of Agriculture, Weights and Measures in Marin County, Safeway locations around the North Bay have routinely overcharged for food in a region where prices are already exorbitant. The records, which covered the years 2022 and 2023, show that some Safeways in the area overcharge customers on a variety of products, including produce, cheese, and necessities like laundry detergent. The grocery store chain has, however, previously been charged with mislabeling its products. Following accusations from inspectors from several counties that Safeway had been illegally overcharging customers throughout California, Safeway agreed to pay a $2.25 million settlement in 2014. According to a March 2014 press release from the Marin County District Attorney, the business was also bound by a permanent injunction banning it from charging sums greater than the lowest price listed on the shelf or product tag. The complaint claimed that Safeway neglected to implement a plan to lessen price inconsistencies and reimburse customers who had been overcharged. Number 7. Family Dollar. For years, Family Dollar has been losing ground to dollar stores. The discount retailer is now hoping that decreasing costs could help reclaim clients with little spending power. The considerably bigger Dollar General DG, which had expanded quickly over the previous 10 years, is its main rival. Both businesses compete for the same low-income customers in urban and rural locations, selling primarily food and basic necessities for between $1 and $10. However, Family Dollar's pricing can be 10 to 15% more expensive than that of Dollar General and other low-cost rivals. The business is lowering its costs in an effort to compete better, as higher prices have contributed to poor performance. The price reductions come at a time when most businesses are boosting prices to cover rising costs and customers are struggling with decades-high inflation. They are part of Family Dollar's new management effort to revamp the company's brand image. That's all for today. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. Also, express your valuable thoughts in the comment section below. Until then, bye! Also, spend some time watching our other videos on the channel.